What's up YouTube? Jason here, Morph, Mixology, Reptiles. Welcome back to the channel and the snake room. I'm going to do a quick little update video today on a couple of the holdbacks that we had this year. As you guys know, this was our first breeding year. I think it was a pretty decent success. We've had a couple of holdbacks so far. We're almost completely sold out of everything that we've made so far. I'll show you real quick. You can see right down here, clutch 7 is down. They're shed out and in their tubs. Let me show you this real quick, just as a quick comparison. This is pretty cool. So this girl is from clutch 5, which was that dual sired clutch. And as you remember, we had this little GHI female, right? So I'm gonna set her right here. Then in clutch 7, you'll see this coming up in the video in a week or two when they are all on food and get going there, probably next week, maybe a week after. We also hit a female GHI in clutch 7. But look at this. This is amazing, the variability in GHI. These are both just single gene GHI females from different moms. Look at that. Look how much different those are. So this one on the left is from the GHI red stripe to spot nose, and this one on the right is from the GHI red stripe to normal. So a lot of people said that this one looks like it's got leopard. There was leopard from the other male, but it's not possible for genes from two different males to sire the same egg. So not possible, just GHI. And this was GHI red stripe to normal. It's not a GHI red stripe. I conferred with Justin where I got the male from, and it does look different. It's much busier, more contrast, a lot of white, and there's not any white in my male. So just super busy GHI and incredibly super reduced GHI. Both just GHI females, and both available. Let me know if you're interested. So yeah, really bizarre, the difference in these. It's kind of cool. I like GHI a lot. I'm definitely going to work with it more. But there is so much variability in it for sure, which is really cool. So anyway, I'll do an update on clutch 7 very soon. I got one more waiting to shed out. And speaking of the incubator, so you can see I still have both tubs in here. On please. So there's one more in here. It's just another normal. We missed on the red stripe GHI combo, I'll tell you that ahead of time. But the rest of the clutch looks really good. And there's a little surprise in there. If you follow us on Instagram, you know already. But stay tuned for clutch 7 video. Clutch 8, 9/28, end of the month, ready to go. That's my last clutch of the year, then we'll be all done. Probably one of the more exciting clutches for me because that's the banana Kevin to this really bizarre quote-unquote normal that does not look anything normal to me at all. Her pattern's way busier than the normal above her, which is that clutch that just hatched out. It's not GHI that I'm aware of. It was sold to me as a normal, but you can see her pattern's really busy and she's very, very dark. So we put Kevin, our banana, to her and got 6 eggs, I think, 7 eggs, something like that. And they are due out on the 28th, so hopefully we get to see something funky in there and prove out something cool. Just a quick update on the room. I don't know if you guys if you picked that out in that shot. Another 41 quart sterilite breeder. So we got a pair of those now. I decided not to even do a build video on it. I've already done one. I'll link that one below. I just needed to get it done. So now we've got 20 41s all ready to go, and the 40. And if you pay close attention, you see little dongles on here. It is cold and rainy and super low pressure here today in Montana. So we decided to go ahead and just do a quick introduction to some of the animals. So I'm going to slow down my breeding season a little bit this year. Putting the animals together, I'm going to slow that down a little this time around. But the weather conditions are perfect. So I did put a couple in. I used Miguel from Always Evolving Python's trick of spraying the tub down first. So we'll see if that works. So if you're interested in knowing some of our pairing ideas in that this year. Let me know in the comments down below. I might do a video about it. Some of them I kind of just want to be a surprise as we get them, but we'll see. I've been doing a lot of work on the room. A bunch of the flooring was done. Working on getting baseboards finished, stuff like that. The surprise for that enclosure down there is still in the works. Quite honestly, it's becoming kind of a nightmare and a pain in the ass, and I might pull the plug on the whole deal, but if it happens, I'll let you know. So that's kind of in waiting at the moment. And then I built a new photo booth. So check this thing out. We got big soft boxes here, and you know, now let me grab a snake. I'll show you guys. Let's go ahead and grab that GHI. This is actually how the picture on Instagram that recently went up comparing the two. This is how we did it. So now with the soft boxes, really nice light in the room, now you can get really good pictures and video. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to do an update on the holdbacks from our first season. There's only 4, I think. So I want to show you how they've progressed and how they look now, and see what you think. So let's head over to the new photo table and take a look at some of the holdbacks from 2019. So the very first holdback of the year from clutch number 1, which was the Pastel Inchy Scaleless Head to the Pastel. You know, we had quite a few Pastel Inchies come out, but if you remember, the one that we kept, number 5, and she was just electric. So this is our first holdback. This is now named Dahlia, like Black Dahlia, but this is Dahlia, Pastel Inchy. Definitely not scaleless head, does not have the split ventral scale, despite what looks like a possible spot missing on her head. It's just a white dot. But her colors and her pattern in that were just insane. It's hard to pick up on the camera, but definitely super vibrant highlighter yellow. There are some orange tones down around the base for sure, but easily the nicest of the Pastel Inchies we made this year, including, in my opinion, the scaleless heads, the 2 that we made, or the 1 scaleless head that we made of the Pastel Inchy. And so I'm just really happy with the way this girl came out. She's got some really cool pattern towards her tail, super reduced on the back stripe, just gorgeous. Pastel Inchy, now named Dahlia from clutch 1. What a beautiful girl. Then from clutch 4, by the way, these guys all just ate about a day or 2 ago, so they are kind of chunky, but they are all eating really well. From clutch 4, number 3 on that clutch, this is now Storm, the black pewter het pied female. So black pastel het pied. If you remember correctly, when she came out, I'll put a picture up, she almost looked silver, and that's very common with pewters and black pewters. She has since browned out. She looks much more like her mom now. She's got this really nice kind of blown apart tail pattern ringer down here and on the other side. Just really cool. See how it kind of cuts across right here over the top. Really nice pattern, really pretty color. We're going to repeat the pairing. This was the banana pied to the black pewter. We're going to repeat the pairing this year and hopefully hit the male combo, which would be the banana black pewter het pied. He'll be a year behind her, obviously, and then when they're all ready to go, I'd like to put them together and try for that banana panda, the banana super black pastel pied. So this is Storm out of clutch 4, black pewter het pied. Doing really well. Now these last 2 holdbacks I'm actually going to bring out together because these were both from clutch 5, which was the dual sired clutch. So these two are siblings, but they're actually step siblings, I guess is the best way to put it, or half siblings. So number 4, or rather number 3 and number 4 from clutch 5. Butter, leopard, spot nose, and GHI spot nose. So both had the same mom. They both are from the spot nose mother, just a traditional spot nose. This one, the girl on the left, who is Olive, she was from the leopard butter pastel male. And then Olivia on the right was from the red stripe GHI male. So both have the same mom, both picked up spot nose from their mom, but different dads. So had to keep them both. I love this pattern and color on Olive for sure. And how spot nose and GHI are working together in Olivia here is awesome. I can't wait to see her grown up and wrapped around a cool combo of eggs for sure. But they're getting kind of wily, so I'm gonna put them away. Olive and Olivia, butter leopard spot, or butter spot nose leopard, and GHI spot nose. All right guys, so there you have it. That's the 4 holdbacks that we have from this current season thus far. Understand that this entire clutch will likely be held back, especially if we get some goofy looking banana out of there. If we get something that comes across like a banana chocolate or a banana GHI or something, we should know it. And if that's the case, I'm keeping everything and hopefully in a few years trying to prove it to be something. So, but yeah, that's the first 4 holdbacks. 2 of them are still over here. The last 2 I showed you. The other 2 are in the 15s now. Since we did these racks, we got all kinds of room. So we brought up a bunch of girls into 35 or 32s. We got tons of room for holdbacks. Not buying any more snakes, we're broke. And then all of the males now, every male with the exception of Stuart, because he eats better in a 15. Every male is over here now in the 28s where they'll be for good, and as far away from our breeding females as possible. That was something somebody told me helps kind of keep them on food and keep them going. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll show you a real quick update on that single survivor of the Dreamsicle clutch, the normal Pos double het female. She is eating like a champ now by herself. She's finally on rat pups or rat crawlers or whatever you want to call them, but eating completely on her own, doing super good. So I'm very excited about that. And then I'll do an update video by itself on the super enchy scaleless head. But quick for her, she too is eating live rat crawlers on her own. So relieved that that is going well. That they are eating, especially that super enchy. I was really worried about her. Had to assist her for a little while, but she is off to the races. So that's gonna do it this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Quick one, getting stuff updated. The sensor push video, wherever they are, there's actually one in this cage right now because we're waiting for the surprise animal to show up. So I'm monitoring that setup. But the sensor push video is coming. I'm working with them on some other stuff, so stay tuned for that. Like I said, Clutch 7 update will be maybe next week, or not update, but reveal, excuse me. Reveal will be maybe next week and whatnot. And then 2020 season 2 has officially begun for us. So fingers crossed that all goes well. Thanks again for all the love and the support, you guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.